Oh my goodness. It is a beautiful morning when you have coffee delivered to your room. Oh my gosh, I slept like a baby. Wow. So today is Boston, Massachusetts. I've never been. I've traveled through, but I've never been to the port, and I'm excited to be able to do this. This is super cool. So this morning, let me turn it around here. All right, right there. Look at this. You get your condiments and a fresh pot. Yes, coffee time. I will say this, that is the way it should be on every cruise line. So you use your app, and let me add that right here. So you just scroll and you add the beverage that you want, and then room service, and then click, 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 and there it is. 15 minutes. I ordered this, and I want to say maybe more like 12 minutes, but yeah. Pretty simple. It's all included in the package, and yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. Especially when you get it delivered right when you wake up. It's a good start of a day. All right, we'll be back. All right, good morning. I'm back. So I went to breakfast in the main buffet, and I had a breakfast sandwich. Very simple. You can get those sandwiches also in the piazza. Very, very hectic buffet this morning. I've never seen it that busy, but I understand it's a late morning, and we're arriving in port at 11 o'clock today. And we're just now starting to get close to the port. Looks like we're going to be a little earlier today. To me, that's fantastic. So I found the spot. Okay, so I'm in those little chairs that are next to the pool, where the stage is normally on the this class of ship. And I have to say, you get a great view of everything around you. I am in just having a great moment right now. Yeah, that's what it's all about, right? To go on vacation and enjoy your stay where you're at, your destination, the cruise ship, right? So yeah, I'm really enjoying this ship. So far, I have had nothing but an amazing experience. I haven't had one hiccup. I'm not joking. Everything. My cabin steward's been fantastic. My servers at every restaurant I've been to, and I'm by myself. I'm on a solo cruise, and being that, it's because I was invited to come for a travel agent thing, and because of that, I've been able to have stories with people that are in the same industry, and I've met some amazing people that we have things in common. So it was interesting because, I've been doing this now for about 3 years. I can't believe that. I pinch myself every day. And I talked to a newer travel agent, and some of the things that I struggled with when I started to where I am at today. I'll tell you, I have a lot of respect for those that are starting now. Because things have changed in 3 years, and so good for them. I will say that I also heard a lot of stories about how they stopped using search engines and the Expedias to book cruises. These are just regular people because they don't have any personal service, and I think that's something that I thought I should mention. If you use a travel agent, we're an extension to the cruise line, and you know, I forget to tell you guys that, so I thought I'd share that story. Anyways, back to the adventures. Always reach out to me if you ever have a need, though. I'm absolutely available. I love doing this. I've had nothing but the most fun adventures overall, because this is how I work for it, you know, and that's why I appreciate my clients, and I shout out to all you that do business with me. So thank you very much. You've made my day by being able to do this for you. So there you go. All right, guys, let's go to Boston. I'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, we're pulling into Boston Harbor. This is one of the local piers. Now, we do have to go a couple miles inland to get downtown. So I'm trying to organize some of the Facebook groups, share a cab to get down there, and I'll see how that works out for me. We're right next to the airport, as you can see the plane taking off right there. And there's the airport right here. So yeah, I've been there a few times, but I just haven't gone over here where the fun stuff is. All right, we're getting closer, and yeah, this is a cool little port. Now, I've always fascinated by how the cruise ships can just go right up to the pier and park. It's just amazing to me. This thing is a gargantuan size ship, and you know, those aren't looking too stable right there. Yeah, thank goodness this whole corner's got a big support on it, right? All right, guys, they're pulling up the rope right here. Take a look at that. They used the truck to pull it because it's so heavy. All right, guys, just walking off the ship right now. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's go see what's going on. Oh, security's walking through. I better let him go. All right, we'll be right back. So the ship view for you. What a beautiful ship she is. Wow. So it looks like we're going to go through this industrial side of the port here. Yeah. So it looks like it was a Norwegian ship next to us today. So this is one way to go, and that's the hop-on, hop-off tours. I almost wanted to do it, but since I'm just going to the marketplace, I thought it would be best that I did just the good old-fashioned taxi. So it looks like there's plenty of these tours. Oh, and the ship just ordered some money. I think it's funny. that was a dud, wasn't it? All right, so if you just walk out of the port terminal, there's a huge lineup of taxis ready to take you where you want to go. I just got out of the port. Now I'm in at the east side of the dock, and this is where they lined up all the taxis. So I'll get a price before I go, and I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, I found a cab. I'm headed to, it's actually called Quincy Marketplace, which is a Boston market, and I can't wait to share. All right, we got our seat, we got our traffic. So just so you know, if you want to do this tour, it's for a cab ride is $20 plus a tip, you know, so each way, obviously. So that's about 40 bucks. And if I had done the hop-on, hop-off tour, and it would have taken me to that place in a few more destinations, they're asking for 100 bucks. So I figured the taxi was the way to go. All right, guys, I'll be back. I made it to Quincy Market, which is the famous market in Boston. I am so excited to be here. I've never been here. I've always wanted to come here. All the smells of the food and the, oh my gosh, the historical pieces of, oh my goodness, you have to watch where you're walking. The historical buildings is just mind-blowing to me. Yeah, so I'm in the center of the market right now, and I'm heading, it looks like I'm heading north of the main entrance of Quincy Market. And behind the camera here is the famous Quincy marketplace itself. And I'm going to turn the camera around, and we're going to head in there. Let's see, there it is. All right, this is one of the main entrances to the hall. Of course, I want to show you and bring you along. Oh, the sights and the sounds of food. Everybody's making their food. How cool is this? This is really cool. You have your choice of being, look at all the demonstrations. Here's one that just has a barbecue. Oh my goodness, I found challah. Boston challah. This has got all the yummy, oh, look at this. And look at all the, oh, we got a Philly cheesesteak over here. I'm not in Philadelphia though. I'm gonna hold off. And let's see what else we got. We got Boston lobster. Oh, look at the lobster rolls. Now I've seen this place with a few other famous vloggers, but they have the lobster mac and cheese, and they also have the shrimp and scampi mac and cheese. Can't forget the lobster sandwich. Now it's only $38.99 here, about $3 less than yesterday. Not bad. And there you go. You can have a 1-pounder for $88. But look at the rolls. Okay, I'm a sucker for corn dogs. Oh my. So look at all the corn dogs to choose from. So they got a #1 original and then the rainbow. That looks interesting. It looks like cornflakes. So if you're a foodie, this reminds me of like the ultimate food truck, but all in one area. This is what my daughter would love, which is bubble tea. And look at all the items they have available to choose from. It's incredible. As you can see, it goes down forever. Just one food venue after the other. And if you're a sweet lover, look at the sweets that are here. What? They got cheesecake, they got tiramisu, Boston cream pie. Why not? We're in Boston. Hey, here's an Instagram moment right here. Take a look at this. Woo! So this market was founded in 1826, and it's always been a market. All right, I found the place to have chowder. Now we're gonna have some Boston chowder. Look at the menu right here. You can get your lobster rolls. Yeah, so we're gonna check this out. Guys, so I went ahead and got some Boston chowder from the Quincy Market. So I also grabbed a couple oyster crackers and of course Cholula, and we're gonna give this a whirl. I am so looking forward to this. Wow. So I added a little bit of that hot sauce, Cholula hot sauce. I did taste it before, so I knew exactly what I was gonna be up against. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the best chowders I've ever had. All right, I'm gonna add the oyster crackers. I'll be right back. All right, so I added the oyster crackers. I like them a little bit soggy, so I'm gonna give it just a moment. And yeah, oh my gosh, I can smell it from here. This smells so good. And this whole area is just full of people eating. So I really am excited about this whole experience. If you ever go to oh my gosh, if you ever come to Boston, you have to come here just for the food experience. Oh my gosh, I just tried this chowder and I'm telling you right now, it's an explosion of clams and potatoes and leeks and onions and all the deliciousness of chowder. Oh my gosh, I feel like I found my calling. Chowder, I love it. All right guys, so now that I've had my chowder, or my chowder, I have a craving for some sweets. What do you think? Well, look at the line at this pizza place. It's forever. See how popular this market is? So this is a Boston brick oven pizza since 1926. All right, found another hot spot called the Boston Fish Company, or Boston, Maine Fish Company. It's got another huge line. Hot butter lobster rolls. All right, we got our West End strollers. Look at the demonstration. You've got all these sandwiches to choose from. I don't think there's too many, do you? Alright guys, here's all of the locals shopping available to you. You have all the high-end stores on the right, and then you have the boutiques over here on the left where they have the little carts. And this is on a Monday, so could you imagine what this place would look like at Christmas? All these trees are so gorgeous and they would be lit up. I can just imagine that. How fun is this? So now I want to make mention that it costs $15 and or $20 cash from the taxi cab. So he quoted me 15 to 20, and I did not know, but he said he never told me it was cash only. Luckily I had cash, but he wasn't metering this destination. So they had all the cabs lined up as I showed you when I got off the ship. So for me, I thought that was interesting to share because it's just like a hired vehicle. So I expect the same price when I go back, and hopefully I'll be able to hail a cab without any issue. If not, I always have Uber. All right, we'll be back. Alright guys, I had to stop at Crocs, one of my favorite places. Now I've just talked to the lady in there and the music's really loud, so let me step away and I'll explain my story to you. How many Crocs stores I've been to and why I go there. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so the reason why I like going to the Crocs store is because it reminds me when I take Allison, or I took Allison to her first year of college in Honolulu. And she goes, if you didn't know, some of you followed me for a long time, but my daughter goes to the University of Hawaii, and because of that, the very first time I stayed with her before we got her into her dorm, we went to the Crocs store, and I was addicted. I haven't stopped since, so a shout out to Allie. And so I bought two, they call them pegs, and I got one for Boston. So how cool. That was neat. I wanted to share. All right, guys, I'm gonna go see what else there is to do around here. See you in a minute. I found the Samuel Adams tap room. Anybody in the mood for a beer? Alright guys, I made it back to the cruise terminal. Oh my gosh. I had a wonderful day there. So I had the opportunity to meet some of the locals. I went to the Samuel Adams Tap House in Boston. That was really cool. Yeah, what a great day. Overall, I would say must go. Wow, this has been surprisingly one of my favorite ports of call. Yesterday was fantastic too, so what else is going to happen when we go? Yeah, so yeah, it's a must do, guys. Go. All right, guys, it is dinner time. I just got freshened up, put on some casual long sleeve, and I'm going to go to the MDR today. All right, so yeah, I'm bringing you along. It's going to be yummy, I'm sure. All right, can't wait. Sure. All right, just got back to my room, and looks like I got a little invitation here. I'm not sure what it's for yet. Probably a loyalty something or another. So dinner was really good. I enjoyed everything. I was sitting next to, I was in a banquet and it was full of people, so kind of odd to film when that happens, but I did film all the meals. And so I started out with the appetizer, the crab dip. That was pretty good with plantains. I thought that was, overall, it was a little bit, I don't know, a little dry. That's it. Flavor was amazing, so there was no issue there with the taste. And then also I had the bean soup with ham hock. That was excellent. That was fantastic, actually. It had a tremendous amount of flavor, smoky flavor. Yeah, really full of the ham in the be with the beans. That was excellent. And then for my entree, I had the seafood bowl. It was presented in a plate, but I didn't understand that, but that's okay. And then I had a side of the fettuccine Alfredo, and I kind of used that mixed seafood, as my base for the Alfredo. So I kind of used it for its purpose. And then I had a pleasant surprise for dessert, and that was the cheesecake, which was outstanding. Oh, I did not mean that. I had the carrot cake. Where did that come from? I don't know. Yeah, I had on my brain all throughout dinner, ooh, I think I'm going to have cheesecake tonight, and I think that's what did it. So, sorry about that. But great day. A lot of activities. Boston was amazing. I am so tired, though. I've gone nonstop today, so I'm going to call it a day. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, do me a favor. Click that like, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe. I got more going on. We're headed to Canada, and we'll see you there. All right, guys. See you in a bit.